Hello everybody, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. It really depends if you're new here or not. Now, I have not been uploading that much on YouTube, and it's not really my personal decision. Like, I didn't just wake up one day and decide, hey, I'm going to stop doing content creation. Quite literally, YouTube has been, allegedly, shadow banning my channel, and they've also been making it really hard for me to upload content regularly. Also, I'm sitting outside right now to do this video, so if you hear like traffic in the background and birds and noise, it's not my choice. It's just kind of there. I live in a society, so wow. But so y'all probably just seen on the screen a flash of an image. Now, I've recently found a Kick streamer and I decided to make a video about them, but believe it or not, that video that has nothing harmful in it was actually flagged for limited to no monetization. I also just had a video recently that got struck for a community guideline, and not just them, but if y'all have been following me for a minute, y'all have seen that I have dealt with so many issues when it comes to false copyright strikes. Y'all have also seen copyright claims that I've dealt with. I have to dispute with SuperBam Inc., a company that regularly flags my content for copyrighted content and steals my monetization from it, which, if y'all don't know, I do donate almost 80% of my earnings on YouTube to different charities and organizations, and a lot of it does go to animal shelters, so it does affect how I feel about it at the end of the day. What I wanted to do, the whole purpose of this video was to kind of, we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. It's a channel that I've never really covered, and I don't have a reason to until now, and that's going to be YouTube's YouTube channel. I know. Now, YouTube has a lot of double standards when it comes to its content, what am I trying to say? YouTube has a lot of double standards when it comes to its content creators and the content that everybody posts individually. They'll let one content creator get away with something, then as soon as the next one does it, they will strike them down or even terminate channels based off of other content creators copying other content creators, even though the content itself is different. It's the same similar subject or pattern, and while one will get away with it, the other one will get struck down for it. And it's always been an issue, not just that, the double standards, but the copyright system. Everybody has a lot to say about it when it comes down to it at the end of the day. But one thing that nobody really ever got over was the Jax Films versus SSSniperwolf situation. And I feel like the Jax Films versus SSSniperwolf situation was like the peak of double standards when it comes to content creators, because even though she doxed him and got away with it, he made a video saying YouTube needs to step up and take accountability and do something about her channels, or ban her for this, demonetize her, do something, because she shouldn't be able to get away with this. And YouTube made a post saying how they were not happy how either party handled the situation, even though Jack was clearly the victim. Bottom line, YouTube will prioritize certain content creators, especially if they're making enough money for the platform, and let them get away with literally anything under the sun. But then if myself or other smaller creators who don't bring in as much revenue for the platform will do it, we will get hit with terms of service strikes, copyright strikes, community guideline violations. And if y'all have watched my content for a certain amount of time, y'all have probably seen me talk about in the past when it comes down to the double standards that YouTube holds with its content creators. So what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at YouTube's YouTube channel and the random bullshit that they post over there while lacking to take accountability about anything, and also not taking their own time to fix the copyright system, the tools, the copyright tool. They're not taking time to ban certain creators that really do need to be off the platform, and they're hosting double standards for everybody in their own community. So with that being said, bada bing, bada boom, we're going to be diving right into it. Here's a YouTube post. What's one eco-friendly change you started doing this year? And I wonder what the comments are going to say. And the first comment, petitioning to ban SSSniperwolf. Oh my gosh. If y'all can ban Master Oogway, then you can definitely ban SSSniperwolf. You can do an eco-friendly thing by banning SSSniperwolf. Here, banning SSSniperwolf. Another, banning SSSniperwolf. Bring back dislikes and turn YouTube red again. Always roasting SSSniperwolf so she can stop polluting YouTube and our cringiometer. Banning SSSniperwolf. YouTube is so quick to fault us small creators while also not acknowledging that they have a lot of issues on their end, and I'm here to call them out for it today, and it seems like a lot of other people are again. So it says, here we go again, YouTube stop ignoring the ban SSSniperwolf, ban Bella the Wolf comments, stop picking YouTubers who have to follow the policies and those who don't. Why make those policies if we don't stand by them yourselves? Exactly, YouTube. Here's this video of some girl doing ironing Ban Sniperwolf. YouTube should put the extreme in banning Sniperwolf. Oh my goodness. Sniperwolf puts the extreme in, oh my god, what is wrong with you? Y'all, this is ridiculous. Do you feel that, okay, 99% of people saying ban Sniperwolf, 1% of people actually reading the comments. Seeing Bella the Wolf get banned. Oh my goodness. Banning Bella the Wolf, please. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Banning Sniperwolf would make the YouTube economy better. I agree. So would the lack of double standards. I'm pretty sure, okay, banning Sniperwolf, ban Sniperwolf. Y'all, YouTube makes all these random posts and updates asking people questions, trying to do whatever the hell they're trying to do, while ignoring the majority of people on their own platform is telling them to ban a certain creator because she did go against a lot of community guidelines in terms of services. YouTube's red logo quite literally matches the red flags that they put off in a majority of things that they do, especially actions that they take against the creators whenever they are just simply trying to make content, okay? And I've said in the past, a majority of things that I call out should be banned or put behind a paywall because it goes against community guidelines and the terms of service, yet I get flagged for calling somebody else out for doing the exact same thing. Does that make sense? It's not against the terms of service or the community guidelines to call something out that is toxic, and there's a certain way to go about doing certain things. Like, I understand I can't just get on here and be vile and petition and ban people, but that's in no way, shape, or form what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to bring awareness to certain things over on this platform and other platforms that's going against community guidelines in terms of service. But there's a lot of content that I put out there that I'm just chit-chatting about something, and they will still flag my content. So I woke up today and I decided, okay, I took the last 2 days off because I've been very busy. Let me try to make a YouTube video for my audience. That's what I decided to do, and I've reacted to a smaller YouTuber that I found over here who's also a kick streamer, and I decided to make a video about that. But what happened? It got flagged for going against what? Because it didn't give me an exact reason. It just says that it's not suitable for advertisers, and that's absolute bullshit, because in that entire video nothing is against the terms of service, nothing is non-suitable for advertisers, and it does not go against any type of community guidelines. You know, YouTube defending Sniperwolf during that situation had created such a murky water when it came down to waiting on YouTube, because it really just goes to show you the true colors of the platform, and it's not just that red logo, it's the true colors and the intent behind why they allowed her to stay on the platform, and allegedly because she's bringing in a shit ton of revenue for them. If you're going to hold certain creators to certain standards, you have to hold every creator to those standards. Even if you have higher faith in other creators than you do other creators, at the end of the day, it's your platform, and you make a set rule for community guidelines. You make set rules for the terms of service. And just because one person goes against them, you have to strike them for that. But if another creator is going against the terms of service just because they're bringing in a certain amount of revenue for you, you have to strike them as well. It's just how the game goes. So I personally find it very frustrating that myself and a lot of other content creators, large and small, get pushed around, especially whenever it comes down to these double standards of what we can and can't say, what we can and can't do, what we can and can't show, yet other creators are doing way worse than what we are. In this video today, I know YouTube's never going to hear it, and if they probably see this video, they're probably just going to ban my damn channel and be like, I don't care. My whole purpose of making this video is for y'all to share it around, to get the word out there that there is such double standards whenever it comes down to content creation, and YouTube really, really, really needs to do something about it. And I know there's that whole argument of, well, if you don't like the platform, if you don't like the game, don't play it. If you don't like the rules, don't be here. That's one thing. I'm okay with the terms of service, and I'm okay with the community guidelines. I think that they're set there for a reason, to keep not only the content creators safe, but the viewers safe as well. You should not be able to just get online and see something that's going to harm yourself or your mental well-being. But it is the internet at the end of the day. But whenever communities come together like this, YouTube, whenever they create this community, they created a set of rules that you have to follow to be a part of this community. And you cannot just say certain content creators can get away with doing certain things while other ones are going to get slapped on the wrist or even banned for it. It just doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to say one person has to follow this set of community guidelines, every other person who has a channel needs to follow those community guidelines. I typically cover Eugenia Cooney, but I do have a handful of other topics that I've covered and talk about. And covering Eugenia Cooney was one of those things where I started saying, okay, like, people really need to wake up and something needs to happen because she's going against terms of service and especially community guidelines. And I was like, I just don't think it's okay for her or other creators who are going against the community guidelines and putting out harmful content, in my opinion, truly deserve to not have a right or a place on the platform, especially if they are going against the basic rules of producing content for that platform. Anyways, why I wanted to make this video is to show you guys, I'm sure y'all already know, but I just wanted to talk about YouTube's... The red things about YouTube isn't just the logo. There's so many red flags as well. And this is why YouTubers and content creators are never going to win against YouTube's own double standards that it holds for its own community and its own content creators on its platform. I'm seriously, just to wrap this up on like a more lighthearted note, if this video is flagged for little to no monetization, I'm honestly just going to chuckle at it because at this point it is what it is. I know viewers see the issue with YouTube. I know that viewers have seen their own favorite content creators struggle with a lot of things, especially double standards whenever it comes down to what YouTube holds their creators to. And this is just my side of the story and how I feel about it personally whenever it comes down to community guidelines and the terms of service and the double standards that YouTube holds for how, per se, I and other people handle their content versus how their breadwinners handle their content. They don't care if they're going against terms of service, if they're stealing content from small creators without properly crediting them, or just simply saying things that you should not and are not allowed to say on this platform, but they let them get away with it because, again, they're bringing in the most revenue. Anyways, this has been a rant, one hell of a rant, and this is why nobody's ever really going to win against YouTube, because it's nothing but double standards, and they literally... y'all. Anyways, I'm just going to wrap this video up. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section down below. I promise as soon as YouTube gets over this weird hate campaign that they have against my channel, I'm going to be back to posting regular content every day, and I'm still going to be filming content every day. It's just going to be more so a matter of what they find acceptable or not. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If Mo Matrix, if you are out there watching this video, I promise you I do have that video up and ready to go of your content. I do want to shout you out and help promote your channel and get you more viewership and more subscribers, but right now with the way that YouTube is handling my channel and a lot of other people's channels, I don't know how much longer time I have on the platform, simply not because I don't want to be here, but because they're holding me to a weird double standard. I know I'm nobody special and my content isn't great. I could have better quality editing, I could have better quality sound, but having the personality of a cardboard box does not go against the terms of service, so I don't know why they're targeting me. But with that being said, I'm just wrapping this up. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about anything that we talked about in the comment section down below. If you've been here for a while, y'all have probably seen that I've struggled with this for months on my channel. I've just started doing commentary in October 2023, and it's been a wild ride since. And with that being said, I'm just going to wrap this up. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, like I said, in the comment section down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. That's probably not going to be suitable for advertisers.